Hello and welcome back. My name is Reb, and we are doing a quick little check-in for the 100-day project. So today is day 25 of the 100-day project. I would say that I'm feeling pretty good about how my 100-day project is going. If you haven't watched that video, basically I am teaching myself how to embroider for my 100-day project. I figured that that would be a great little thing that I could do every day that wouldn't take very much time. And I really wanted this time around to focus on something new that I wanted to learn, because doing something for 100 days really kind of helps cement that in your mind. So, feeling pretty good about it. This is my progress so far. I know that this looks super messy, but I've basically just been following along in this book, and it's been super helpful. The first portion of the book is basically different stitches that you can learn. I know that I've been working on it pretty steadily because there's about 30 stitches that they teach you, and I've done pretty much one a day, sometimes two. Which day I've done what, I don't remember, but I've gone pretty much in order. And then some days I have gone back to stitches that I wasn't feeling super confident about and just kind of practiced those. My work is still very messy, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm learning literally from scratch. So yeah. So these are some of the stitches that the book goes over. I think that my technique can definitely use some work, but it's been very fun. And really, this little practice bit here has been more about learning the technique versus necessarily getting it very clean or perfect. So that's okay. And actually, some of it looks kind of cute, and all together, on this thing looks pretty fun. So I think that I'm making progress. It did start out a little bit rough. Some of the stitches really broke my brain, so to speak, which shouldn't be that complicated, but for somebody that has never done anything like this before, it is a little bit. So I started out on this little piece. This is just some scrap fabric. Probably not the best choice for learning embroidery, but honestly I find that the transparency of the fabric has been kind of helpful to see where the needle is coming up. And it's getting better. These are some real basic stitches, like back stitches and straight stitches and stem stitches, things like that. But I ended up moving on from this because I didn't want the pattern of what was printed on here to distract me, so I just went to a little blank one that I had. And I think I've had a lot of fun with some of these. I think some of my favorites have been this one here. I just thought that this looked really cool, and I really am looking forward to using this on a project, to embellish something. I really loved this one, although not a great example, but the bullion stitch was really fun. I really still feel like I am struggling a lot with the satin stitch, so probably do a little bit more practicing on that one, because I think that's going to be really important for the future projects that I want to do. But some of the more kind of structured stitches, like this one, they were really fun to do, and I think I did a pretty good job. This one's a little messy, but I think I did a pretty good job keeping things straight, considering that I've never done it before. I also really like some of the more kind of organic ones, like this one. This is called a seed stitch, but I thought it was really fun that you could kind of vary, how closely together you put the stitches to create kind of a different density. and this one I thought was really fun. This technique was so interesting. This is called the woven picot stitch. I don't know. Don't mind me. I don't know how to pronounce things. But it comes out as this like three-dimensional thing, which I thought was really neat. And I also learned a really cool technique where you could use the back of the needle to weave through instead of the front, so that you don't accidentally stitch it to the fabric. So that was a really interesting technique that I don't even understand how people come up with these stitches, but I think this one's going to be really fun for like a leaf, like a three-dimensional leaf, or something even weirder than that. This one also I struggled with. This one was kind of like a long and short stitch so that you could like blend colors together. But honestly, I think the reason that I struggled with it is because of the scale. Maybe this is just too small of an area to work in, so that's okay. And then I thought this one was really fun. This one's called Turkey Work. I think the second attempt came out a little bit better and straighter, and I didn't cut the loops on this one, but you can either leave them like loops or you can cut them like this and make like a fringe. So a lot of really interesting techniques. These were the last two that I did, day 24 and today, and they both kind of start out the same, but then the technique is different as you go through. So really cool stuff. So yeah, that's my 100-day project so far. I am looking forward to taking some of these stitches and doing some little small projects. I think that my first project is going to be embroidering like a little, I don't know, something cute on like my son's shirt or something like that. I might let him request something and we'll go from there. But I hope that you are also doing the 100-day project and that it is going well for you. And I look forward to seeing what everybody else is doing. So if you are also working on the 100-day project, feel free to let me know in the comments below so that I can follow you and follow along and cheer you on. So that's all for this video. I will catch you guys on the next one.